Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, man. Oh, dude.
Go ahead.
Finally, we've tried to record this about 4 times. I won't bore you with the details.
We just ended up downloading the raw file because fuck it.
Suffice to say, we've watched the first 3 minutes of this footage.
3 times. This is the 4th.
A good 4 or 5 times.
Blah blah blah. She runs real fast. She can really hoof it.
Yeah. God, I think she accelerates as she runs away.
We just came out of the little side area, and now we're actually going to continue the story because the last episode was boring.
So why don't you tell me about what's going on there, Michael?
So this is another one of those little gimmicky areas. It's not a mission area, but it's a little gimmicky area. You can hide when Roll comes in. You can go ahead and hide behind the car for cover.
It's like a cover system, like in Uncharted.
Yes, like Uncharted, and Gears of War, and all the other ones with the roadie runs and everything. All
those games with chest-high walls.
That car looks like it has glasses, a baby pacifier, and a hat.
It does kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you remember how I've said that for like...
There's a term for that when you see human features in something that isn't actually human or doesn't actually have those features. It's like when people see...
Yeah, it's called being a kid.
You know, people see Virgin Mary and fucking grilled cheese. Right, it's just, you know...
I used to look up at my ceiling, and I'd be like, dude, I swear if I look at it long enough, it morphs into something that I can see. It would just be all sorts of dumb shit.
I know exactly what you mean. I had these curtains that I'd always see creepy faces in, and I hated it. But, I mean, there was no faces. It was just my imagination.
Well, yeah.
I think it's called pareidolia.
Oh.
I think that's the name of the psychological effect behind it.
I'm going to look that up after this recording, because that sounds interesting, and I want to read up on it.
Go for it, man.
Thank you for telling me of this thing.
That's why people think that cars have faces. You know? And I think the Japanese are really into that, so I think they kind of do it on purpose.
Right. Well, you could take cover behind the car, but I never do because that's gay. And
it doesn't seem necessary.
Yeah, we're totally going to just YOLO this section up. Has the video stopped yet? Because this is normally where the video stops. All right.
Yeah, this is the point. From here on is a complete unknown.
Okay.
But,
all right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember what happens in this video anymore.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Well, at least this section is short because if this went on for too long, I would have nothing to say.
She's got a lot of faith in that car to be...
Dude, oh yeah! No, that
just YOLOing up against a tank, I mean...
Fuck that serve bot.
Oh!
I know
Did you kill him?
But fuck that serve bot. I didn't.
Can you kill the serve bots?
No, you can just like shoot them and they'll just be like on the ground.
Okay.
Just be like, oh.
They're too cute. I would be a little upset if you could actually kill them.
No, they just...
Is she gonna ram it?
I guess you overheat them or something.
YOLO!
Yep. That is straight up YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah, okay, that's the last time we say YOLO in this or any video.
Well, you just said YOLO again.
Yeah, from now on.
Okay, from here on, no more YOLO.
Thank you. Is this a rocket ship or something?
Yes, it's a rocket ship. No, actually. Do you like underground sections?
Nope.
Well?
Nope.
The rest of this video is underground.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
But this is actually a story-related underground thing, so actually interesting things happen.
This game must be for hipsters.
Why?
Because it's so underground.
That's the end. This is where it ends.
That's it. That's the end,
See you next episode, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Alright, so unfortunately we still have 16 minutes.
Hey, that's alright. I'm enjoying this, man. We don't do this enough, honestly. We've been slacking on it.
We should just do...
I feel bad about it.
We should just do whole, like, a 2-hour recording session.
We should... Well, I say record, like, 2 hours. You never do.
Well, actually, this was a whole hour and a half.
Oh, well, why didn't... Oh, you mean you cut out a ton?
I cut out a ton.
No, that was probably for the best.
Yep.
But, I mean, honestly, you could just record the whole game and then... We'll just do it, you know.
Quit talking to me about recording this game. You don't know the nightmares.
Why?
There's no nightmares. I'm just lazy.
I'm lazy too, but the thing is, the reason that... I mean, I started my Link's Awakening...
yeah, when are you going to finish that?
Well, the thing is...
Okay, shut up, actually. We need to talk about the game. So we got the refractor shard in there, but we have to get keys for it.
Oh, this looks different. I like this.
Yeah, it's really cool. This is a cool place, and I like
cool.
it. And it's really, really hard. But only for a very specific reason, and that's, I'm actually trying to defeat the enemies. Look at all that fucking Zenny!
Oh my god.
I have to come back here later on for more Zenny.
This does look kind of hard.
Well, those little... Yeah. The thing about this game is that taking on multiple things at once is sort of a Dark Souls situation in that it's really fucking hard.
Yeah.
But in Dark Souls, it's mostly because it's kind of hard to, like, you know, alternate between everything. And here it's just hard because I can't fucking get the controls down.
Well, yeah. But in Dark Souls, you also die very quickly.
I guess. You die quicker in Demon Souls, but you have a ton more health.
Jesus.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole. This guy should fucking play for...
Oh my god.
Should fucking play for some football team. I don't know. I don't know football. I don't play football.
The Lakers? I don't know.
That's a basketball team.
Manchester United?
Here
That's
at
football.
Bro-Optimists,
That's
we don't know
football.
jack shit
Yeah.
about sports.
Yeah, that's football.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying here at Bro-Optimists, we don't know jack shit about sports.
No.
You want to know what my sports knowledge is? NBA Jam.
Yeah. Space Jam. For
And
me.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. And
So,
Like Mike. So,
Yeah.
here's where I'm like, you know what? This place is hard. I should just do a really quick strategic retreat. So you get to watch me leave the area.
Why?
Because I'm going to go buy some stuff.
Oh. It wasn't that hard, you fucking pussy.
It fucked me up. Well,
Yeah.
I just got a ton of Zenny, and I was like, I should really, like, go buy stuff. And you want to know what I decided to buy?
What?
No extra parts. I just decide, fuck it, let's buy a bunch of extra packs.
So what does that do?
E-tanks, I told you before.
Oh, right.
Well,
Why aren't they called E-tanks?
I don't know, because they're not.
Well. Do they do they
now
fill
we're
up
back.
with health as you battle, and then you can use them to refill your health?
Yes.
Well, then they're E-tanks.
Well, no, they don't actually refill as you fight. They actually just refill.
Oh.
You have to, like, go purchase the refill. So yeah, the point of this area is to get 3 keys so that we can get the refractor shard. And the cool thing about this area that I like the most about it is this area coming up with the conveyor belt.
Uh-huh.
The really neat thing is that it took me a while as a kid to figure out what the hell it is I was doing in this area. And eventually, this is actually where I learned that you can touch textures in this game, because you see that little button there? I would have never fucking figured out that I had to, like, interact with that button, because it just looked like a regular texture to me.
I don't see that. Oh, that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would... that's pretty bad. That's what you call bad conveyance.
I guess.
It should be sticking out, you know?
Well,
It just looks like a flat...
you figure it out
texture.
eventually, and then that's where I was like, oh, I think I can interact with these holes too.
Yeah, that happened a lot to me as a kid. You play a game and there's like huge portions of the game
That you miss
just
as
don't
a kid.
get.
And then you
know?
just discover it at some point, and you feel
Yeah.
so good. You feel so good.
That's like when I found out in Ocarina of Time that you could pick up boxes and put them on buttons to hold down the button. I didn't know that.
Oh, listen to this. I like this too.
You ended up getting lost underground for 3 days. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
No, you don't. You never played this game.
Hadn't been there.
He just wakes up and shivers every night thinking
I'm
about it.
thinking about all that time that Roll fucking got me lost in a fucking underground tunnel. She'll talk to you every now and then during these story sections, and I don't know. I just like that. Whenever there's some kind of... I don't know if you know this, but I really like character interaction. So,
Is that why you play JRPGs?
no. A lot of JRPGs don't actually have a lot of character interaction. Dragon Quest does not have a lot of character interaction. Except for the
Yes.
DS titles, in which you can actually talk to your party members at any time. So it's really cool when, like, you get your son and daughter, and you start talking to them, and they have so much shit to say. I fucking love that shit.
I never played a Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest V, that's the one you gotta start with. It's the best
The only
one.
one I own is shit. What one do I? What's the one for PS2?
Dragon Quest VIII.
Yeah, I have that. I got it at
That
Flea
one's
Market.
good too, but I never beat it because it's like
Yeah,
a
but I
million
heard
hours
it's
long.
absurdly long.
Yes, it's a million
so-
hours long. It's not as long as 7, but it's long. So that treasure chest contained the key, the first one that we need,
I was wondering why you weren't opening it.
because it was
You can't.
frozen. Yeah, I
Right?
guess the thing
Yeah.
is that you can interact with it, and it'll tell you can't open it. But I had already started the conveyor belt, so I couldn't interact with it. But that's about it for the conveyor belt. I don't know. I just thought this conveyor belt was cool as a kid. I was
Did
like,
it say that you just found a refractor shard?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that what you were looking for?
no. Zenny is just literally refractor shards.
Oh.
They're like miniature refractor shards that can't be used for anything.
So, what is it that you're looking for then?
A big-ass refractor shard.
So, a lot of dosh.
Yes.
Okay.
You can basically, yeah, that's basically what it is.
You get said dosh, or is it just like a story item?
Oh, it's a story item. Like, not only are they for, like, actual cash, but they can also be used to power up stuff, and that's why we need, like, a really big one for the Flutter.
I see. It's interesting, man.
This game has a lot of, like, weird... I don't think I've ever figured it out as a kid, and I don't think I'm still going to figure it out, because I actually read a lot of the stuff in the library off camera. I was like, wow, it's a lot more detailed than I remember it.
Just the plot, you mean?
Yeah, it's got a, like... This game has a lot of, like, things you can learn about the world if you decide to.
That's cool. I like that about certain games, yeah.
Yeah, it's very Dark Soulsian.
I wasn't going to say it. You went there. You went there. I wasn't going to say it. Because we talk about Dark Souls every fucking day. Every day.
Let's talk about Dark Souls 2.
I don't know. You wanted to do a little...
Yeah. Hey,
a little banter episode of...
We're going to do a banter episode of Dark Souls 2. We just confirmed it.
No, we're not.
Okay.
This is it. You're watching it.
Okay.
I don't have anything to say.
Dark Souls 2 is going to suck.
There's nothing I can say that no one else has already said, you know?
Go check out the ENB digest thing about Dark Souls 2. It's really good.
He said it all, pretty much. Yep. Yeah.
Except for the fact that I disagree that the director needs to be the same for every game, because that's gay.
I don't know.
I liked that view of the area, and that's when I remembered, oh yeah, you know what, you can move the camera around if you want to.
They're making a Kill Bill 3. I wouldn't want it to be directed by anyone other than Tarantino, you know?
Shut up.
Although I don't know if a game director has the same kind of influence over their creation as a movie director.
I don't know. Video games. Check out this sick-ass puzzle. I was actually stuck here as a kid for the longest time, because I thought it was like one of those things where you have to hit a switch and then another switch deactivates. You know how that is, and then you just have to figure it out so that you can get all 3 switches down without deactivating
Yeah, exactly.
one.
Yeah.
But that's not the case with this. But the actual case of it is that you need to hit all 3 really quickly and move past the barrier. But this is also really bad convenience when you think about it, because this took me maybe an hour as a kid to figure it out.
Yeah, it does. It's not even a puzzle. It's just a speed thing, right? But it looks like a puzzle.
Yeah, it just straight up looks like, oh yeah, it's like one of those puzzles where I gotta like put them all down and make sure that they all stay down.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I first saw this.
But nope, that's what you do.
Super Mario RPG does that.
I thought I'd stay in that room long enough so that I could explain it. So,
hey, well,
you want to see some pro-ass strats right here? We got our second key, and now we need to get our third key.
Uh-huh.
So where do you think the third key is?
I don't know.
Alright, well, check out this jump coming in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's coming. It's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah! Hey. Boom, right there.
Nice.
Right
Is
there. It's just right there.
Is that the way to do it? Is that the strat, or is that just?
That's my strat. That's how I.
That's just you saving time. Okay.
No, that's just like how I do it. Like you could actually get it as early as the first time you get into this room.
Right.
But I just like to do it like that. I don't know why.
Hey, well, that's fine.
It just looks sick to me. I'm like, that is such a cool jump. You know, when you're a kid and you're bored and you just like find some sick ass things you can do in games.
Yeah.
That jump is one of the things that I kind of figured out on my own. I'm like.
Sometimes you find that when you're stuck and you keep doing these like asinine things and you're like, man, there's no way this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but you do it anyway because you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Just like that little thing where I found out that you can clip through the area in the last video, which is weird. Time for a boss.
So, are these cutscenes must be pre-rendered because he's not wearing his helmet?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. It looks really in engine because I think it would be lower
it doesn't look
if it were
pre-rendered.
FMV. So.
I don't know. Maybe they just
yeah,
didn't
they
take
just forgot just some kind of like
into consideration.
Yeah, just some kind of error. You like that little thing? I don't know.
That was very Warner Brothers.
I know. By the way, there's no boss.
Well, I was about to say, where is this mythical boss, Michael?
Well,
you said there'd be a boss.
Like, oh man, is there something gonna pop out? But it's just like,
yeah.
That's the only time you ever see that too. That weird transition.
Well, that's all, folks. Oh, shit. We got like 3 minutes
Yep.
left. I was hoping that was it. That would have been really good.
I should have just ended at that. Yeah. That would have been great.
It's alright, I can do an effect in Vegas.
Okay. You just do the effect again.
Yeah.
But there's actually a couple things. If you saw, we actually picked up the spring set earlier.
Uh-huh.
And it's probably pretty obvious what that does.
Lets you jump high?
Yep. But first
Spring
we gotta learn about the grenade arm. Guess what it does?
That makes you jump high?
Yes,
a
actually,
grenade arm.
there's
What-
this thing called grenade jumping. It's a really sick technique. What you do is you throw a grenade down on the ground, and then you jump, and during the impact, you let the impact throw you a little further. It's how you get to high bend in Halo 2.
Okay, are you talking about that's a strat in this, or...
It's not a strat in this game, dude.
Okay.
Why would this game have some kind of physics that let you go
Well-
further with...
I thought that's what you were saying. I was like, I didn't know if you were making a joke about, like, Quake or something. I didn't know what you were...
No. I guess it could give you more distance if you count damage animation, sort of like Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Right.
You can get and Wind Waker actually, you can get a little bit more height in your jump if you let the bomb hit you while you're jumping. But no, that doesn't
That's
happen.
pro strat.
Yeah, that's too pro.
Yeah.
Too pro for me.
That's like a speedrun strat.
Yes, exactly.
That's like a sequence breaking strat.
Yeah, yes.
Which I guess is kind of the same
Yes,
thing.
yes. Please stop.
Alright.
And basically all that is that he just throws a grenade. This has
Nice.
become Gears of War. So I equipped the jump springs, and this is when I realized, hey, I never equipped the flak jacket.
Oh, nice.
So I
Yeah. Good
I had that whole thing
Oh
where I was
my
like,
God.
oh man, my damage is reduced by 1/4, but it never was. And that's why I was getting my shit wrecked in the first area of this room. So now that we got the jump spring,
Ah.
we can access this little area over here.
Very cool. I bet there's a lot of places you can access now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very Symphony of the Night or Metroid in
Yeah.
that aspect, in that it's like, oh, I can jump higher now, I can access more areas.
Or even Zelda. Although, I guess in Zelda it kind of just... when you get something like that, it just leads you to
Yeah.
treasure or something, you know? It doesn't
Zelda isn't as
actually-
open as a Metroid or
Right.
Symphony of the Night.
Although, I think it would be interesting if they did one that was like that. I think
That would be sick. I'd play it.
people thought Skyward Sword was going to be like that, but then it wasn't at all.
Nope.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, some mad ass Zenny that ends in 40 instead of something like, I don't know, 9,400 would be fine. It doesn't have to be like 9,540.
So one of them gave you 9,000, the other one gave you 800?
Well,
What the
okay,
hell?
a poor man and a rich man died next to each other, and they just decided to put
I guess so.
all their stuff into a wall.
Oh my god.
So, you might recognize this area.
Uh-huh. I do, yes.
It's the other side of the area with the trap box in which we got the other bit. I don't remember what the bit was. Like the Buster part, I think was what it was called.
Right.
But we don't want to go down there. I mean, I guess we could go down there since we can actually jump back up now, but
Right. But there's no reason to.
guess what? It's all interconnecting. This whole
Yeah.
this whole fucking underground section of the game is so
I like that.
it makes me hard, dude.
I like that.
It's really cool. And over here we get a very, very important item.
Oh. Is that sarcasm?
No, the rollerboard.
Rollerboard!
Well,
What's that?
it's a piece of. It's important in that we actually get a really, 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 really
Does
nice.
that unlock the skateboarding minigame?
I can't believe how fucking close you are.
Really?
Not exactly skateboarding.
I was joking because it seems like back in the PS1 era,
Hey,
every game had a skateboarding.
Do you
minigame,
like like roller shoes?
What are roller blades? You mean like the
No,
old school ones?
like shoes that have the little things that you can.
Oh,
pull out.
the rolly shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, Mega Man basically gets something like that later, but I actually
What's the
need.
purpose of it?